うん。いつも通りでいくか。
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Great vision. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely ball and a real chance. Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. On time, excellent interception. Chance here to counter. And it's been played through. Shot could be on.
あ、やばい。足かけた。
Yokohama f Marinos really could have done without this. This for the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Yokohama f Marinos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Platini. Bellingham. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Serginho. Important interception. Platini. Yaya Toure. And it's Figo. Ernest. Clipped into space.
やばい。
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the
He rises! Oh, taken with style. The crowd demanded and he was thrilled to oblige. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vigo makes the interception. Oh, he's got a shoot! They score! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Japan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicked it back promptly. He has a look out.
Yokohama F Marinos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Offside again. Yaya Toure. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Vigo. Nice control.
もうなんかマジで
Vigo going face to face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as
めっちゃ重い
much as he
んだけ
did
ど
then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good ball. Can he finish?
うん
Euphoria, utopia.
やば重すぎて試合にならん
A quite incredible spell. They are and that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim.
誰だ一回こっちやってみるかうん していくか。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
As Zlatan showed, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Iniesta succumbs to the pressure. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's looking wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Messi thinks about the shot.
通るのそれ。
Up he
そ
goes!
れ通るの。 ちょっと待っ
It's
て。
a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So a break. Latini!
はあ？
Off the post. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
横浜f Marinos have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That was nowhere near his best. Now it's Platini. Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That looks a good ball through. And it's Hullet. And he's in on goal.
は？どうやってんのマジでそんなことさ。
Good chance here.
な。
Vicious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions!
Yokohama F Marinos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up.
うわ、読まれ
What
た。
a save from Van der Sar!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Nicely aimed pass. Japan have the chance to go the other way.
ファウルないんだそれ。
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nesta. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
はあ。もうやばい。
Now there Figo. And now the breakaway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Figo delivers with header! It's in! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi, well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the ball's gone astray. A real chance! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pepe gets the foot in and wins the ball. Piqué. Yokohama F Marinos couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Ball swung in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
それさ、ずれすぎじゃない。
It's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. That pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. Distributed tidily. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Nesta gets across to intercept that.
いや、いいプレーだったな、やすの。やっぱり失敗した。マジ？
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's half-time here. Yokohama F Marinos come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Yokohama F Marinos are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the second half gets underway. And this is Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. Platini. Threads one in. And this is Figo. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! And The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Pullet. Pullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Looking for the run. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pepe. Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Figo, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Platini. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, robust challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Figo, he gets big! And that has been clubbed away. Played out to the right. Bullet. Nice-looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
あ、それ無理だ。
Little doubt, that is a foul. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8, Iniesta.
Ibrahimovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. Platini. He's got ball. It's anyone's ball now. Rodri. Bullet. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball, and he's in here. Might be danger here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira.
聞こえないや。
Positioned here. Shoots! And he hits the net. And that was his 20th goal for this team. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Vieira.
Oh, great feature.
He's found a way through. Drilled in low. Bullet gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that is that.横浜f Marinos have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwavering.
こっち行くか。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Aims beyond the defence. He has a look up. Oh, and it shoots!
ああ、そうだよね。
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found the way through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
すごいな、今のファールないんだ。
Yaya Toure, well seen, saw that coming. An instinctive delivery. Thuram can get it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
何やってんの何をやってんだ俺は。
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things stop. It's Ibrahimovic!
えぐ
He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent shot!
怒っちゃうのそれと見てよ。
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Ah, he's given it away. He is through here.
早く立って早く立って。本当に遅い。
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira wins the duel this time. And it's Gullit.
ああ、分かってんのに。いや、です。
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Right is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergobi. Not the most accurate pass.
なんか向いてない
Yaya
な。
Toure. Haaland tries to play it through. Gattuso tries to clear. Yokohama F Marinos have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Look at the spot.
なんで入っちゃうんですか。
Utopia, and they are
これキープだな。
They are really
一番
purring
の確
here,
かに。
and they have extended their lead in the blink of an
スカ
eye.
イ
And that's it.
入りすぎだよ。
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night.
こっちかな。スリーバック。俺もこういう風にしようかな。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Action has already started.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Throw it. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Yokohama F Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Turns and goes back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Figo. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Yaya Toure. It's a loose ball. Italy are looking to go forward now. That's Nedved. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Gullit. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Italy are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Gerrard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot a goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Yokohama F Marinos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nedved getting this one clear. Takes the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Platini. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Yokohama F Marinos have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Shot could be on. He's gone backward here. Chance, surely! This time, surely! Goal! And that for him is goal number 10. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their managers...
It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Drops it out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's neat. The ball's gone astray. Pullet was on a run down the left wing. Rodri. Thuram. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And he's away. So, and the shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Yokohama F Marinos find a position of real strength now. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Spread it left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Here's the whistle for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Yokohama F Marinos will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back underway. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. It's made its way to him. Ah, such a clever touch. Del Piero. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Italy give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rodri. To Ibrahimovic. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is through here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Caresses it through. And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rummenigge is flagged offside. And that that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for
Rummenigge.
this match was
Del Piero.
28,599.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
It's come to nothing. He's in a great position here. Pull it. He's got away. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 15.
Terrific header. That's another chance. And it's in. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Yokohama F Totti! Nice touch. Yokohama F Marinos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Nedved. And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is good alertness. Now it's Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's fizzed it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time. Pinches it off him. Now it's Van Basten. Good ball, good take. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he finish? Has another go! Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He has found a way through. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that really is so impressive. Yokohama F Marinos are having a ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. And he plays one through. Oh, super ball! Real chance! And one more try! Oh, taken with style! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now that's well seen too. And here's Ibrahimovic. Platini picked out brilliant. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fires it in low.
There will be 5
Just
minutes
seeing the
added
board now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Totti. Look at the shapes to shoot! He's kicked it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And they are right
事故ったな。
in touch! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in.
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Volunteers for each block.
Platini
Please
taking in
report to
the
the staff room
accolades, having been
immediately.
named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah.
Haaland! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Totti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Swing.
Oh, smashing header! It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Ibrahimovic. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham in acres of space. He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lam. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Totti. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! He scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. Ball driven towards the far post. Now there's the clearance. And that's gone loose. Now it's Totti. Totti! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Araujo getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yokohama F Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the counter is on. Gerrard puts his foot on the gas. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shoots! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Yokohama F Marinos get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the crossfield ball. And it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Hullet plays it in. And the Sar deals with that nice and simple. That's a sharp pass. Thinks about the shot.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Totti. Played towards the front line. And we've reached half-time.横浜f Marinos come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
横浜f Marinos are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Haaland. Hullet. He's got away. And Hullet in for the pieces. Has another go. Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.